win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome, everyone, to Michie Stadium, home of the Army Black Knights. As we'll see, the number 14 team in the country, the UTSA Roadrunners. The Black Knights will get us underway with the opening kickoff. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So UTSA's offense is on the field for the first time today. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, all power. All those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
Back to pass, it's Lugo. Finds his man, it's Allen. There he goes. Out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A big pickup here as they try to put together a scoring drive. From the gun, to give, looking for room. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Motion from the back. Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. Got the first down. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't. And he's able...
Touchdown, Roadrunners! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Army Black Knights offense has its first opportunity of the day. And Jesse, they've got a running back that they'd love to feature in this if he is able to answer the challenge.
Yeah, and listen, this guy might not be a Heisman finalist, but he can break off long runs. And this defense, David, they better be ready. They better pack a lunch, show up today, and try to get hats to the football. Because if you come out here with your B game, he can run all over you.
And it's important for this offense, too, because they need to have balance on offense. They need the ground game to get going. He's capable. He's shown flashes. We just want to see it consistently.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. At the 35, he's open. Touchdown, Army! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And to have a rushing touchdown of that type of yardage, you've got to be able to make something miss. It's one thing to get into the second level, but can you make that last defender miss? And you saw it on that play. Once he was in the clear, with his speed, he was gone.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He's on the loose. There he goes. Open it up. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. He is headed to the sideline with a little bounce in his step after scoring on that kick return.
And he should have some bounce in his step. How about the effort, weaving in and out, covering all that space, great blocking on the play, and he does the rest. You don't put guys back deep that can't roll. And you could see when he got in the open field, he rolled out.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Army has it back, and the offense ready to go. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well give it to him again. Showed off just about every move in the book except the forward move. Stopped for a short gain. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. It'll be 3rd and long. They'll run the option. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. And the Black Knights will send out the punt unit. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. First one is away, and boy, did he put in work in that loss last week, kicking it 5 times. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. UTSA takes over and the offense ready to hit the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. To the air, it's Lugo. Under fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And now this offense will try to overcome that 2nd down incompletion. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. And the Roadrunners will punt this one away. They'll look to pin him deep. Waves the arm for the fair catch, and the catch is made close to the 30-yard line. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. Here comes the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And not great blocking up front. They're struggling to get the running game going. And tell you what, they got to find something. Last week it was a bad performance, and this offense has got to get some momentum early in this game and find something that they do really, really well and someone they can count on.
Just working and poking and prodding and fighting his way up to the 36. The Black Knights come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. From the gun, give on the inside. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense, he'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket, nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Brought down just short of the sticks on the screen pass.
Well, a nice gainer on that running back screen. Now, how about the offensive line getting downfield and getting blocks to really help out the back, find some space to go to work?
Caught near the sticks. It's Kane. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. The Roadrunners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll send the back in motion. Looking for a man. It's Lugo. Flushed out of the pocket. That's caught. It's Bailey. And the defense drags him down.
This is why he's the quarterback leading his team, because he can do things like that, the unscripted stuff, and buy time, scramble outside the pocket, complete the pass down the field. Just
a lot of space. He's finally shoved out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and a big pickup on that one. We've reached a break, and it's UTSA on top. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Let's go. Wants to throw it. Rushes on him. Breaks him. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, UTSA. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And he doesn't need anything to be open. He just makes it happen himself. Hey, I'm going to call a pass. I want to throw the ball down the field. Oh, it's not open? Okay, I'm just going to pull it down, make it happen, take it to the house. What a scramble by the quarterback.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Big one in the Big 12, and take a look at how things are playing out here. BYU is currently trailing, but this has been a back-and-forth affair. If that quarterback can find a little magic a la Ty Detmer, this might not be over just yet. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Arizona. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this Big 12 Clash of the Titans. Guys?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Sends it back in motion. Back to pass on second down. Pulls it in. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the option. Quarterback on the keeper. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves him with second and short. The corners are walked up tight. They'll run the option. Power football with the run. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line, a loss of 1. The Black Knights are at the line looking to convert on third and short. The option look. Quick toss. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. And the Black Knights decide to punt it away. And they'll let that one go, and it'll roll out of bounds. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. They'll try the run. Turning it on. Got the first down and more. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. It's a 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. And the Roadrunners have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. The give on the inside. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Back to pass, it's Lugo. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Under fire. Underheat, and he gets rid of it. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. On the run, still looking. Another incompletion on 3rd down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Roadrunners will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession. There he goes! He's at the 40. And it looked as if he might take that one all the way to the house. Just ran out of a little steam. The defense finally got him. They're going to go right back to him on first down. Not much there on the run. He gets 1 to the 31. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Oh, man, he almost picked that one off in the end zone. Instead, it'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. They'll leave it with him. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. The Black Knights need to pick it up on 4th down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down.
Here we go.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Bring in the heat. And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on downs. Looking to throw, it's Lugo. Oh, they're after him. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man on the right. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play.
How about this offense? They're rolling. They got a couple first downs together. Defense, next, what's your response? What do you got? You got to make some adjustments here.
They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on 1st down. Working that left side now. Touchdown, UT San Antonio. And they take it in for 6 more points. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance.
And this offense is clicking. Another touchdown. Didn't have to go far for this drive, but this offense is doing what they want, how they want, when they want.
28, Army, 8.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. On the option. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. And the Black Knights will hustle to the line. Going to sling it on 2nd down. He'll take the deep shot. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. The Black Knights are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Now on the option. He'll toss it. Oh, he's got some space. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39. And the Black Knights getting set on 1st and 10. Give to the fullback. Look out, he's got room. Wide open spaces. Run out of bounds just before he could get it into the end zone, and now they're set up 1st and goal. And this is a really important series of plays, a chance to cut into the lead just before halftime. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Wants to go up top. Here's the pressure. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be 3rd down. This whole red zone offense thing has been a little shaky. They've been stopped twice already. Maybe they ought to try to score from deep. Wants to throw for it on 3rd and goal. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line. Here we go on 4th and goal, ground to cover. Gets the back moving. Here's the snap, looking to throw. They got him for the sack, and they'll get the ball back after the 4th down stop. Looking downfield, it's Lugo. Going to try to pop one on the screen. No, sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. And the Roadrunners with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Here's a Heat. And a nice pickup on the run. It gets down to avoid contact. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Roadrunners send out the punt unit. He's got it. No chance for any kind of return there. They were all over him as soon as he caught the football. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. He's going for a big play downfield. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking downfield very late in the half. Caught in the backfield, it's Benson. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. On the move and looking deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Black Knights will punt it away on fourth down. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Takes it on the return. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. And the Roadrunners will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half.
28, Army, 8.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Army has it back, and the offense ready to go. They start this third quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive. Like this offense, when I'm playing from behind, every possession means so much more. And if you look the other side, the defense, they haven't given much resistance.
Yeah, nothing has gone their way in the first half offensively. And you know now, based on how this defense is playing with their confidence, that you are going to be challenged on every single snap. So buckle up, get your mind right, and get ready to come back in this game.
And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. Motion from the back. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Throws to the wideout. Or did he find a hole in that secondary? There he goes. Steps out of bounds. He's all the way down to the 13-yard line, and they are in scoring territory. They just changed the dynamic of this possession in a heartbeat, and now it's 1st and 10 from inside the red zone. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
It'll be interesting to watch this offense really down the stretch because they can't really have that balance, especially when they're going backwards. Like, they're down, they've got to put up some points, got to get some stops. I think this offense has to be aggressive, and I think it's going to have to be through the air.
And I think that time the quarterback made the wrong read. He was trying to pitch it. He didn't have to, though. There was a lot of green grass and space out in front of him. If he just holds on to that football, he might not score a touchdown, but he's definitely going to be able to at least get positive yards. I think that's a play on the option the quarterback would like to have back.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal.
On the field goal.
Never a doubt. Right down the middle. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, you can make a good case. This is the game of the week in the Big 12. BYU is currently trailing, but this has been a back-and-forth affair. If that quarterback can find a little magic a la Ty Detmer, this might not be over just yet. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Arizona. We'll circle back if anything changes in this interesting Big 12 matchup. Back to you guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Couldn't find a lane. A pickup of 1 to the 31. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Dropping back, it's Lugo. He'll pull it down and run. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down.
You just can't say enough about this quarterback and how important his legs are to their success for this season, for this game, and really for this drive. Earlier, when he called his own number, it was a big game.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock it down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. The Roadrunners trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Trying to escape and get it himself. Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. And maybe they've tried to spy on the quarterback, but it just hasn't worked. Another first down, he just keeps gashing them with his feet. To the air on first down. Pressure coming. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming. They're dealing with a second and long. Misfired on the last play, they'll go back to the air. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much. They were on the move, but two straight incompletions had them staring at 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. That's caught. It's King. There is nowhere to go. He has stopped, and it'll be 4th down from the 23. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. He splits the uprights, and that lead grows even bigger.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, Dave.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. And the Black Knights line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. To the ground with the back. And some room to work. There he goes. Knocked out of bounds at the 46 after the good pickup on that one.
And it's just got to be nice to have a running back that can make big-time plays with his feet. First down, second down, third down right here. His opportunity, he gets the football, makes a huge gain. He makes this offense go, and it makes it so easy to be a play caller.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Back to pass. Just gets rid of it before the heat.
And the defense at this point understands that the offense is going to have to try to throw the football, all right? They already got a lead, so they're now pinning their ears back and getting after this guy, trying to get him to the ground.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. The Black Knights will line up to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He's able to pick his way for just a bit, but he'll be stopped at the 18. Good job by the punt team. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Wants to throw. It's Lugo. A little release to the back. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. And here comes the offense on second down. At the end of the quarter, guys, it's UTSA holding the edge. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Looking to fire. A little screen to the running back. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. First down, 10 yards to go.
And first down for the offense.
Motion from the wideout. Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Roadrunners! And the beatdown has ensued. You can see it on the sideline. They built a comfortable fourth quarter lead, and they know they're going to go 11-0.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
Army has it back in the offense ready to go. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll send the back in motion. Give to the running back. They almost got a first down there. Stopped a yard short. It'll be 3rd down. And the Black Knights come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. He'll sneak it. Got enough for the first, and he's still going.
3rd and 1. Everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push.
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
As a defensive lineman, let me tell you something. This is hunting season. This is when you pin your ears back and you absolutely fly to the quarterback, and you can see it. They know it's pass, and they get to him again.
The give to the fullback. It's runs like that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. He's looking to throw. Finds a tight end. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Sends it back in motion. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? UTSA takes over and the offense ready to hit the field.
Here we go.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. How aggressive will they get on 1st and 10? Looking for a man. It's Lugo. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Got some room to run. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Black Knights! The defense takes matters into its own hands.
And this defense has had a rough day, but how about this play? Breaking on the football, making the pick, taking it to the house, maybe build some momentum for some future games.
The deficit is huge. This one is all but over, but they'll keep trying and line up for the onside kick. Great place to start for this offense. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Throws for the tight end. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. The give as they work on that clock.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's 1st down at the 27. And the Roadrunners come to the line with a new set of downs. Pulls it and fires to the left. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
This is so interesting right now watching this offense stay aggressive. They've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and you're thinking at home, we got to just run the ball and try to bleed the clock. They found something on defense they're taking advantage of. 2 straight completions. I won't be surprised if they throw it again.
The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. To the air on 2nd down. Lets it fly. Touchdown, UTSA! And the stomping has commenced. That's what finishing the deal looks like. Build the lead in the fourth quarter and close in on 11 straight victories. When you know you have a team